everyone. Welcome back to An Accidental Retiree. I'm Tammy E, and this week I'm sad to say that I've been sick, so I didn't really do a vlog. So I'm just going to do this little update video on how my novel writing is going. Well, I didn't do a whole lot this week, but I did manage to sketch out all of my primary characters and all of my secondary characters, plus a few extra are kind of bubbling. I don't have character names yet, but I have a method of how I'm going to do it. I've also been thinking about the order of events. Since this book is based kind of on a memoir, I've been thinking really a lot today even about the order of events of when I was a very young child. And they're kind of sketchy, but that's okay. This is a novel. I can put them any way I want to and have it make a little more sense. So that's the deal. Notice my hat there. I can take that down because the sun comes through this room at a different time each day. And, now it's not in my face like it was a month ago. So I don't need the hat anymore. So that's really cool. Anyway, I'll need it again though in the fall. That's the way things roll. So I am using this 90-day planner, and I've gotten up to the part where it's talking about settings, and I'm going to be writing on the settings. And they have like 14, so those could be your chapters. And I think that I may have a few more, which is okay. And they said that that's okay. I'm probably going to go back, though, because my writing is terribly messy. I've written some other notes because I was thinking, this is kind of part of a series, and I thought of some other books than titles, so that percolates. So one thing I will say is sitting down and writing like this, it does help percolate your mind. I don't know if I will finish this in 90 days. I rather doubt it. And I would even set my starting point really at May 5th instead of April 5th, because I'm going to probably not really start doing the chapter outlining. Well, I may start the chapter outlining by then, but I won't be really writing chapters. I don't know. Maybe I will, I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, so we'll see how that goes. And maybe I'm not going to outline the whole book, but I'll do it just chapter by chapter. And I don't think, and here it's like they're talking chapter 28 and so on. So I'm probably pretty good. So the settings are really kind of different than the actual chapters. So I can just think about the settings. That makes sense. Okay, because there's fewer places in the book. Yeah, that makes sense. So I'll write those down, which that's simple. And then, like the chapters, they have like up to 28 or something like that. 30, up to 30 chapters, which that'll be probably more than enough, because I don't think I'm going to be, And then it talks about different things when we get into drafting. So, yeah, maybe I do outline. Anyway, it's coming along. It's not coming along as fast as I'd like, but life gets in your way, and I think that's true of everything. And I'm sorry I'm kind of like going through it, but every time I look at this, I look at it a little differently. Like it says, knowing your characters is key when it comes to writing a book that readers love. For that reason, characters should drive the story, not the plot. On the following pages, there is a place for you to describe your characters, as well as a place to get to know a little more about your protagonist and antagonist, so you can make the most out of their journeys through your story. And what I think I'm going to probably do is type these up. Like I said, I can't see. And then they'll be a little bit more cohesive, or a little more, well, they'll just be a little bit more. And I'll probably cut and paste as I put things in, because they have a little place to paste a picture for inspiration of each character. And I think I'm going to do that. That's going to be kind of cool. And yeah, The title brainstorming thing, I really kind of don't think I need 2 pages for it. Just one. But I'm going to use that second page for the list of other books I want to write. I've thought about that. So that's good. That would be part of this series because this story kind of is in the middle of the story. If that makes any sense. So, let's see. Oh, settings. So I'm on the setting. It says your novel will take place in several locations, each with their own vibe. The following page contains a master of settings and a box to write down all the chapters they appear in. Then there are pages where you write down the specifics about each setting that's important in your story. Be as clear as possible so that when you start to write your novel, you can really see it. Now, I'm going to write down the setting, but I'm not going to... I'll maybe write some of the chapters that they'll be in, but not right away because I think, that kind of comes with the outline of the story. So I think you kind of have to flip back and forth. At least that's the way I'm going to do it. Because otherwise it'll be a mess that I can't read it all. And it's kind of, And then they'll have a place where I can describe the setting and what does it look like, when is it, and what is the mood like. So those are kind of cool. And I'm, like I say, these all kind of percolate. Eventually I'll be getting to the mood board. And we'll talk maybe about that a little bit more next week when I get that far. And I'm hoping that I have the acts outlined. And then maybe I'm even outlining the first chapter. And I think I may outline and write. I don't know. We'll see. Because I don't want to, I don't know. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Because I'm kind of itching to get started with the actual writing, if that makes any sense. But all of this is important to do. And, if I'm having another week where I'm not feeling great, because I guess this cough lasts, 3 weeks. That goes with this cold. And I did go to the doctor. I don't think it's COVID. They didn't think it's COVID. I don't know. Oh boy, I thought I had pneumonia, and I still kind of sometimes think I do, but yeah, and no antibiotic, but they gave me some cough tablets, gels, I don't know. And, me, I don't like to take anything really extra, except an antibiotic that I know is gonna, get it gone if I have that kind of thing, and I don't know. Anyway, we'll see what next week holds. On a personal level, we've had lots of things going on at home, and my daughter's going through child custody stuff, and that's kind of icky. But otherwise, things are okay in my world. It's, I'm happy with the progress I made, considering I didn't feel that great for most of the week. Hopefully I'll make more progress this next week. And I won't look like, kind of, one of these days I'll look a little bit better. I have a couple of other little things to finish up on another video, so I hope to get another video up. And then I hope to do some more jewelry making so I can get another video up as well with that. And I have a whole bunch of other things that I need to narrate that are in the mix that are more related to gaming. So, if you're wondering what this channel is about, it's a variety channel, and I have lots of different things that a person who is retired might do. But really, if a person retired is doing them, they're good hobbies for you to start before you're retired, because you don't want to get to 60 and not have any idea what you're going to do with these retirement days, except you were going to travel, but then you don't feel good, or you don't have the money, or you don't, you want to live your life as it unfolds, and make sure you're active and having fun doing things that you love to do all along your life. But you don't have to spend a whole lot of money on them. So I'm trying to teach you thrift, good money management habits, all kinds of stuff like that. And not necessarily because I do the greatest things. I'm going to tell you when I make a mistake, and I'm going to tell you, don't make that mistake. Anyway, so I have some gaming things coming up and some tips and stuff on that. And, and I'm talking about the games you can get on phones. I'm not talking about, like Nintendo or something like that. So, if you want, PS 63 or whatever it is, I don't know. I'm just, that sort of game. No, I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about the things that you get on your phone and stuff like that where it can get sticky. And anyway, or computer games, which I have done both of those too. In my younger years, I used to love Sims, and Civilization was another one of my favorites. And way back in the day, I used to play a bunch of other games, Mario, whatnot, on our earliest Nintendo system. And that's kind of how my son got hooked on gaming, was because I was gaming. But we kind of bought it for him and when he grew up. So it was okay. But yeah, we bought one for my father, and then I liked it so much that I got one for myself. And then, it wasn't really mine. It was for the family. And we had lots of fun with it. Well, I'm going to sign off because we're having that April weather thing. So the sirens are going off in the background. Please don't worry about that. We're fine here. It's the tornado alert season, and they couldn't do it the day they planned because it was that kind of weather. So they delayed it to a day like today, which is better. So anyway, until next time, woohoo, we've got sirens. Bye for now. Thank you for watching, and God bless you.